Our friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming present our athletes of the week, and we're doing kind of a recap of state basketball with some of the best players representing the state championship teams in 2024 across Wyoming here at Wyopreps.com. I'm David Sutherland, and I'm pleased to be joined by one of the big contributors, and even in the postseason passed 1,000 career points in his prep career. Chase Mills from the 1A boys state champion Upton Bobcats. Excuse me there, Chase. Chase, congrats on the state title. You've had a few more weeks to think about it. Has it sunk in yet? Winning 3 out of 4 years?
Yeah, no, I get mixed emotions for sure. Yeah, and it's just the sport that you just poured your whole heart and soul into, and then just over like that. I mean, I can't complain how it ended, but it's a good way to go out, I'd say.
What was the key to this year's successful run in Casper, you think?
I mean, just the hard work that we've put in over the summer. I mean, last year's loss that really, I think that really hit us. And I mean, it's hard to not give everything after you took a loss like that. So all of us took to the gym right after that, and we did it. So
what is it about the basketball culture up there in Upton, and what Coach Samuelson kind of pours into that program? What is that like for those of us around the state that may not know?
I'd say we just pour into the little kids. I mean, getting them to start liking basketball at a young age. I mean that's kind of how he had us. We were his first kind of little kids at the camps that he had when he first came in. So he's kind of getting what he's put out. So I'd say I mean, he has us go to the little camps that he puts on for the kids, and I mean it's lots of fun dealing with those kids, and I'm sure they get a blast out of it.
I gotcha. For you, congrats on getting past 1,000 career points in high school. What did that mean to you, especially to reach it in the postseason? I think you got it at the regional tournament.
Yeah. Yep, I got it in the championship game against Southeast, corner three. But yeah, it was something that I had on my bucket list, and I mean, I always try to strive for those things, and I like to think I did a pretty good job in getting all those off my bucket list. So
I gotcha. Well, to win 3 titles in 4 years, not bad. You guys finished what, single digit losses in your career? What's that like?
yeah, yep. I think we went 95-8, which
Yeah.
is that's pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Being in a winning culture every 4 years of high school, and yeah, it's good. And I mean, coach just passed his 200th win, and I'm being a part of 95 of those is, I'd say it's a big deal, and it's good. It's nice.
You've kind of touched on it a little bit, but how would you describe just the culture on this year's squad in particular? Thinking back to the state tournament run and what it took to win it, you kind of covered that. But what's like the culture within the team like?
I'd say we're pretty we have a lot of continuity, and just like our offense is pretty well rounded. I mean, at any time and then every night, we always have players go have good nights. I mean, I'm fairly consistent, but there's always any player on our team could end up scoring double digits or end up having double digits rebounds. It's hard to scout for those types of teams, and I'd say we did pretty good this year in making sure that everybody had to be guarded.
Was there anything that kind of caught you guys off guard at all on the run back at the state tournament?
I mean, I'd say we went into it. I mean, not confident, but we knew we had to show up every night and bring the energy. And we got stuck with two nine at night games, and those always suck. So, but I'm happy that our fans brought the energy, because I mean, being that late up at night, you lose a lot of energy just playing. But yeah, no, we knew it was going to be tough playing those 9 p.m. games, but I mean, we just had to take each game as it came, and we scouted for teams a little bit ahead, and so it was good to at least see some of the teams that we scouted for. So
Yeah, I imagine it kind of stinks sitting around all day. You end up kind of trying to find ways to kill time, but hey, in the end, you got it done, and that's what it ends up being about. Well, congrats. Thanks for joining me on our Athlete of the Week feature for state basketball, and congrats on another title. Thanks, Chase.
Yep, thank you.
We're continuing here at Wyopreps.com to talk about our state basketball athletes of the week, where we're talking to a student athlete from a state championship team from state basketball a couple weeks ago. It's brought to you by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. I'm visiting with Darwin Gambler from the two-way boys state champion Wyoming Indian Chiefs. When I say that, has it sunk in yet for you, Darwin?
It's crazy because we won a championship, and it's really new to me, Wyoming basketball, and it's been fun.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about, take me back to a few weeks ago. What do you think the difference was for you guys to win a championship? What kind of put you over the top, you think?
I think it's our mentality, honestly, because we wanted it more, because we knew there was going to be some good teams coming in, but we just wanted it more, and I'm a winner, and I stepped up as a leader, and that's what helped us to win the championship.
You ended up going for double figures in all three games, 15 and 12 in the championship. Did you feel like you needed to step up your game in that championship?
Yeah, because our team doesn't have a lot of height, and I play a big role in that. And I can finish high above the rim and rebounding and blocks, and that's my role, honestly, and that's what really helped us too in that championship.
Gotcha. Talk a little bit about, what was Coach Ferris kind of preaching to you guys each game? Thursday, Friday in the semi, Saturday in the champion. What was he talking about to you guys?
He just told us that, this could be almost our last game, and we could either place third or fourth, but we just want to go all the way and win.
So it was more of kind of like a mentality thing, is what I'm getting. He wanted you guys to kind of be locked in mentally more than anything.
Just the coaches just wanted us to win, and we went through whatever before the game started, and we just knew what we're gonna do, and it's just our mentality really helped us to get there and try to win.
Okay, I gotcha. For you guys, what was the feeling like? Take me back to the final buzzer sounds and what's kind of going through your mind and your teammates' mind at that point.
I was in disbelief, and I always wanted to win a championship ever since little, and I was glad to do it. And I have some family on the team, and we always talked about it every day at practice, how it's gonna go, from regionals or conference to championships, it was crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's good to win a championship. What was it like for you to play for Coach Ferris? How do you describe that?
I'll probably describe him as a winner. Okay. He's a winning coach. He does what it takes to win. And I think I did my part on what he wants me to do, and I executed that well, and he executes his coaching. He's a run and gun kind of coach, and that's what really I'm pretty used to that. So no, it's good. I like it.
Okay. Obviously you guys had some trials and tribulations through the season with, getting on win streaks. That was good. But then, you take a loss here or there. What do you think you learned from some of the losses that maybe helped you in that run to the championship a few weeks ago?
We were facing Cheyenne, and we thought we were gonna win against Cheyenne Central.
Okay, on that JV makeup game. Yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makeup game, yeah. Because during conference, we were winning every game, and on that last game, we thought we had it all, and we lost. And so that kind of really humbled us, and that's what kind of brought us through the championship and the regionals, and that's what helped us kind of.
Okay, so kind of refocused you guys, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So what do you think this title means to you and the team and that community up there?
You know, I have a lot of family up here, and everybody always talked about it, and we always like kind of like prayed for that, and we always wanted that. We haven't. I think Wyoming Indian didn't have that for like 4 years or
Yeah.
anything, so I wanted to bring it home, and you know.
Yep, got it done. Got it done. So, well, hey, congratulations on a great weekend for you and the team, and thanks for being part of our Athlete of the Week feature for state basketball, Darwin.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We're continuing to talk about our state basketball Athlete of the Week features here at Wyopreps.com, brought to you by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. And one of the amazing seasons here in 2024 was the Powell Panthers going undefeated and capping it off with a 3A championship a couple weeks back. I'm pleased to be joined by senior Gunnar Erickson, who scored double figures in all 3 state tournament games. First of all, undefeated season, state champion. Is it sunk in for you and your crew, Gunnar?
I still don't think it has yet. I think it's still like we're all mind blown about it still, but we're all happy we finished the way we did.
Talk a little bit about the pressure that went as the season built with you guys to stay undefeated and keep that perfect 0 in the loss column.
Well, throughout the season, we beat teams pretty handily the first time, but our coach always told us throughout those games that that we have to keep our heads high because those teams are going to want to get right back at us and try and get a score on us. But we just kept fighting through every game. We had our tough games, but we just tried finishing through all of them and working to that state championship in that 26-0.
Well, you got it done, so congratulations on that. Hopefully, you and the guys are enjoying that. Take me through the state tournament run. What do you think was the difference for you guys this year to have the success and cap it off with a title?
Well, I know we all got that bond together throughout the years, and I think that's what has helped us a lot. But I think we've had the rough patches throughout the season with everything, and I think just trying to work hard and finish off. But all of us last 6 seniors, I think we wanted to finish off strong and finish the way we did.
You guys obviously got off to a good start with a win in the first round, built it to the semifinals. Were you surprised you weren't going to play Douglas in the championship?
Yeah, so we all stayed after and watched that game, and we were all very surprised. And I mean, I think all of us would have wished we played Douglas this year because we never get to play him at all. And I think that's all we wanted to do is play them and try and beat them. But I'm glad we played Wheatland in the championship. They're a great team, and I'm glad we finished that.
Take me back to the first 2 games. What do you think put you over the top in those games, if you can think back to a couple weeks ago?
For that Rollins game, we knew they were pretty good. They had the 2 players that were pretty decent. They played well against us, but I think overall we had the height advantage on them, and I think we were better on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
And those next few games, even Buffalo, I think our main thing, like we've played them the last few years and lost both times. And our biggest thing is not playing great defense and getting on those loose balls and getting up and scoring. But I feel like when we played Buffalo too, we played great offense. We had our trouble times off and on, but like our offense was really moving and our defense was really strong and getting some stops and scores.
Take me to the championship game. You come out in that title game at 14-4. As I mentioned, you were in double figures. The other games, you had 17 in the semifinals, but 14-4. You knew Wheatland wanted to control the tempo. How were you guys able to play your game?
Our coach even told us throughout, or for Wheatland, they play at slower pace, move the ball, and that's how they like to play. But our coach told us instead of us playing down to their level, we need to keep them up at our level, play that quick pace, get up on them out on D. Because as we watched that Douglas game, Douglas was up on them every once in a while, but kind of held off, and we tried getting up on them right away and getting right into their face, trying to get some steals, which we did, and get some easy buckets.
How would you describe how it is to play for Coach Haney up there?
Oh, it's great. He's one of the greatest coaches. We love him, and he knows how to run a group. He runs great offense, and he lets us have fun, and we always do. And I I've had a great time throughout my 4 years with him.
For you guys, to go out, I mean, this group is one, and obviously there's different pieces to different places, but baseball last year, now you got basketball. What else can you guys accomplish here before you get out of here?
I think a lot of the boys are trying to get something in track, but I don't know how well they are with track. But like, I know that baseball team, they're still pretty good, and I know they want to get one more before they go out.
Well, it seems like you guys are having a lot of success and enjoying it. Gunnar, thanks so much for taking time and represent the Powell Panthers on our Athlete of the Week feature.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
We continue talking here at Wyopreps.com, our state basketball Athlete of the Week features, as we take a look back at the state championships a few weeks ago and getting a representative from all the state champions and talking about 4A boys basketball. The Cheyenne Central Indians got it done this year, beating Laramie in the title game. I'm pleased to be joined by Chase Talich from Cheyenne Central. And Chase, you got off to a fantastic start. I was at the college, and you came out on fire in the first round game. Talk a little bit about, now that it's been a little bit of time, has it sunk in finally for you, being a state champion as a senior?
Yeah, it's sunken in a little. Honestly, not fully yet, though. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the – oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, it hasn't, quite completely hit me yet that we're state champs.
All right. Well, maybe it will after this. Talk a little bit about the journey to the title this year. What do you think the difference was for Central up in Casper?
I think the difference was just we were more of together. At the start of the year or even last year, we were split off. We had our groups of kids. And then this year we all got together and we would do stuff like team dinners every single week. We would go out and do stuff together. And we were just really together and really tunnel visioned on going to get in that state championship.
Did losses late in the regular season to Laramie kind of help you guys a little bit?
Yeah, I think it helped. I was always telling everyone, I look back to my freshman year and we didn't go undefeated and we still won. And so I would always tell everyone, if we lose, guys, it might honestly be the best thing for us.
Okay. For you, talk about your performance. You come out and score 27 in the opening round game. What was working for you on that day? Because you were hitting everything, it seemed like.
Yeah, I think it was just, my teammates' trust, having their trust in me to go out and go do what I did in that first game. And that just really helps build my confidence up and help me play I'm comfortable, I want to play.
Okay. Next game, semifinals. You guys knew you were going to get a battle against Natrona. You'd seen them. They took you guys to overtime on your court in the regular season. What do you think was the difference in the semifinal win?
I think the difference could probably be we've seen them enough, and they knocked us out. Well, they beat us first round in regionals last year, so they had that target on their back from us. Everybody says we had the target on our back, but they had the target on their back from us. And we just came out just ready to play. And, I didn't play the first half because foul trouble, and so everybody else stepped up really well.
Yeah, I think Sammy had the big game in that one, your senior point guard. For you go for 18-3 in the championship. Boy, that thing seemed kind of back and forth. What do you think the difference was to beat Laramie in the fifth meeting?
I honestly don't know what the difference would be, except we didn't ever get too high at our high moments. We didn't ever get too low at our low moments. We just stayed. We came into a timeout up 5, and everybody's going crazy. And, me, Joe, Sammy, everybody's just calm down. It's calm down. The game's not over yet. I think we were just more focused, I want to say. I don't know.
Okay. You had a big moment. 2.7 seconds left. You got to step to the free throw line for 2 free throws to create a full 1-possession game. What's going through your mind?
Don't miss. Yeah, I'm at the line shaking. Just please don't miss.
So how did you calm your nerves enough not to shake and miss?
Well, it's kind of funny because I told everyone, I've been asked this a lot. Everybody always says, how did you focus? And, you're shaking, you don't miss, you hear everything. And then once you get that ball passed to you, you don't hear anything. It's just you in the rim.
Able to lock in. Nice, nice. Well, for you in this senior class, what does this title kind of mean to you guys?
You know, it means more than I can say. You know, we've been playing together for years and years, lots of years. And we were talking about it in the locker room before the game even happened, is we've been dreaming, like in our dreams, of winning a state championship. And it just means so much that we could have gone out and got it done.
Lastly, before I let you go, your buddy, your teammate wins Gatorade Player of the Year. What are your thoughts on Joe earning that honor?
Well deserved. You know, Joe had an amazing season, and he deserved it. He really did. And I'm super proud of him for going out and getting that done. And he's G-Boy. He's Gatorade.
All right, man. Well, hey, Chase, thanks for taking a few minutes, and congrats on the title. I appreciate you representing Central on our state basketball athlete of the week features.
Yep, thank you.